Here we are in Rotterdam with Henk Koster, photographer that I've met many, many years ago. He's covering this tournament for 50 years in a row, like me covering Wimbledon 50 years in a row. He's a great photographer and he can tell us a great story about Roger Federer. Please do.
I can tell you 2,000 stories about this tournament.
Yes.
But I'm going to tell you one thing that really surprised me. One thing is Roger Federer came here 4 years ago, and he could become number one. And because could become number one, he came to Rotterdam, and he became number one on Wednesday night. And they made a big figure one, and they put it on the center court, and I posed him on the top of the one, and he's doing like this.
Before the match.
Before the match.
Yeah.
After the match, when he became one.
Yes.
After the match, I made this picture. Then the next match, when we started the next match, then the management from Federer came to me and said, "Can we use this picture?"
Yes.
And then they said, "Yes, you can use this picture." I should have asked 1 penny for every like, but I didn't. And I said, "Okay." The next match started. And before the next match was finished, we had already 2,000 likes. And an hour later, we had 20,000 likes. And at the end of the night, we had 200,000 likes. And the next morning, we had 2 million likes on just this picture of Federer. So that's the impact of the greatest tenniser of all time. But there's 1 million stories to tell about this tournament.
Okay, tell me another one. Come on, the first one that comes up to your mind.
Oh, there was horrible things that happened. I started, of course, here as was digital. Was not digital. Was all films, develop films, and all the stuff that happened in the dark room. We have to make the films, develop the films, fix the films, dry the films, make an enlargement with the enlarger.
Yeah,
and that was unbelievable. And now you just shoot a picture, you put it in the computer, and you send it away. And there's enormous difference in the 50 years that I've been here. Enormous.
Yeah, but this happens more or less everywhere. So something that which is typically happen in Rotterdam that you remember with the player.
Yes, that was the one thing that's not very positive, but it was very, very, very impressive for me. Is Thomas Lendl.
Yeah.
The
bomb?
Yes.
The year of the bomb.
And I was sitting right behind them.
Yes.
And I was the only one right behind them. And the referee came and he says, "You guys have to leave immediately because there is a bomb scare." Yeah. And I'm sitting there, whoa, wait a minute. I'm here too,
Yes.
So I have to leave immediately. But, I went with the team that was searching for the bomb. And I was sweating and I was scared and never found the bomb. But the players went in the tennis clothes to the airport and flew to London with their tennis clothes, just like that.
Yeah.
But that was a very scary afternoon.
Yeah, and they never finished that match.
That's why
they
split.
On the split, there is Lendl and Connors. Yeah. No, they didn't finish the match.
They split the fee.
Yeah. And another one. Come on, remember another story.
Oh, but there's a lot of so many.
There's one that you think.
Well,
I know. It's
we had one tournament and we had incredible affiche.
Yes.
With all these fantastic players.
Yeah.
And all the players that were on the affiche, on the bill, on the board, none of them showed up.
Oh.
None of them, which is unique. And I still have that poster.
Because they were supposed to come and they didn't come.
They canceled. It was a disaster.
Like Medvedev this year, who was supposed to come. It's everywhere, but he didn't come.
Right.
Okay.
And then, of course, I won a very big prize in the Dutch press, photography press. Yeah. And they asked me in the interview, what would you like what would you like more than this? Then I would like to achieve a Dutch player winning this tournament. That would be the greatest thing. And 2 years later, Krajicek won this tournament.
Yeah, and he won it twice.
Yeah, he won it twice. And Siemenk won the tournament.
Yes. So, okay.
These are great memories. But
were you in Wimbledon when Krajicek won Wimbledon,
yes,
96?
Yes.
Yes.
And I
And
prepared it.
did you took the picture of did you take the picture of Melissa Johnson doing the air streaking on the
That is even worse. I was preparing very, very well for Wimbledon. I went home during the women's final.
yeah
I prepared all the pictures that I could possibly prepare
yeah
to make all the writers to
yeah
give, including you,
yeah
to give from, because I have a picture from a ball boy.
yeah
He was a ball boy until the Wimbledon king.
yeah
I had 20 pictures to distribute to everybody.
Yeah.
I flew back to London on Sunday morning. I got my stuff out of the gear. I distributed all these pictures. I came. They asked me to come from my position to go to center court to stand with Russ Adams,
yes
the American,
sure
to photograph at the referee's chair, the umpire's
Yeah.
chair, and on the other side, the streaker came.
yeah
And everybody used the picture of the streaker, and none of my pictures were used. That was a disaster.
it was a disaster. Thanks a lot to you, and I hope I see you again here in Rotterdam somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Ciao.
Ciao.